Hi, my name is Trenton, and this is my professional dispositions video. As I'm reading through everything and going through the dispositions that are on the survey and what we've read online, I really do strongly agree with all of the virtues. I mean, as the teacher's role in supporting learning and improving planning and practice, all of those things are extremely integral to being a teacher. And just going through dispositions alone with, social justice, equity, sound judgment, all those types of things, I really do feel like all of those bits as a teacher just encompass being a good person. So I feel like if you can master just being a good person and understanding others, you can continue to learn and grow as a teacher. Everybody understands that you're also just another person. There's only so much you can do in certain expectations. Some dispositions that I currently possess I think will make me super successful is, honestly, I can't say all of them because it's not humbling, but I try really hard to make sure that I'm being a good person and I'm rounding everything off. Everybody has the right and ability to learn, and everybody should. And on top of that, I feel like I definitely try to live by the integrity of being a model and practicing what I preach. So doing all those things together. And then of course, I don't really know what kinds of personal biases would definitely affect some certain things. I feel like I definitely, I'm going to have to work on being more open to definitely students who are not athletes or students who don't share a lot of the same interests as me as a person. But at the same time, I really don't feel like that's going to be something that's going to be too hard to accomplish because I'm working really hard at trying to make sure, again, just being a good person all the way around and being a good educator as a whole. As a future teacher, I'm definitely going to do my utmost best to put any and all personal biases to the side and definitely work towards my own research of learning and teaching and getting all the pieces put together. And of course, I myself am going to do my best to uphold and adhere to all of these principles and everything that we're learning and teaching, especially as a teacher candidate. I already have a job lined up in education. I haven't started. I begin this fall, but I'll be working as an ECTA, so I'll be working with special education children, so I'm going to have to be more attentive to certain things, and I'm definitely going to have to be careful with my own speech and body language and how everything comes across to the kids themselves, because they are in their own realm, and it's a little more difficult as an educator to work with children who have any sort of physical, mental, learning disabilities, anything like that. Do you feel like the number one disposition that I'm going to have to work on before going into my first year of being a teacher is just the big don't judge a book by its cover. Not everybody is going to look like who they are or what they do. And I mean, there's all kinds of, especially going into secondary education, this is a really important time for a lot of people who are trying to grow and learn who they are and express themselves. So not a lot of people are going to be consistent with themselves, and there's going to be a lot of stuff different going on, but I can't have any of that initial, oh, well, that student's not going to do their work, or that student's not going to want to engage, because you have no idea. You have no idea how important it is to each individual and who's really and truly going to engage in everything. But that's me in a nutshell, and that's what I really hope to accomplish being a future educator. I'm, going to be doing my best to uphold all these principles and making sure that moving forward, I'm doing the best that I can and being the best that I can for my students. Thanks.